facing the wrong way. Yeah. Should probably face it towards me, hey?
You could. You don't have to.
Can do whatever I want. Do my own way. Hashtag Miles Morales. Into the Spider-Verse. Is it into?
Across.
Across the Spider-Verse. Anyways, welcome back. We back. Also, this mic is cooperating now. Thank God. How you sound, bro?
I hear myself.
That's all. That's what we need to hear, yo. I'm gonna start off with some bubblies. Oh, it's a podcast I started listening to recently called the 505 Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They always start off with like a one-handed crack, yo, and then they grade each other on like how the crack went, like how much of a mess it went, mess it was. If you dent the can with the one hand, and you can't be like on the table or anything, it has to be like up in the air. If I was Brayden, yo, I think I would have graded myself like a 6. I got water everywhere, yo. Fuck. Hashtag 505. Actually, I dented it too. Fuck. Whatever. 5 now.
You dented your can?
There's like a small lump somewhere. I felt it. That's okay. An ASMR in a while, yo.
Could you hear that?
A little bit. I heard it. Oh. Cheers to that. What's the weather today, James?
We are currently sitting at 21 degrees. Cloudy all day. No rain though in sight so far. High of 23, low of 13.
It's a nice temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might sit outside for a while sometime today.
Yeah, the clouds definitely balance out the heat really nice. And it's not, it hasn't been as like disgustingly humid as it was like what, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that was bad, dude.
Holy.
I just like felt like I was swimming, man.
It was like humid a couple weeks ago, and then the week after that it was like strangely cold, like sweater weather.
Yeah.
And then now it's like this. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is
this is fine. This is okay. Yeah.
This is the kind of summer weather I signed up for, you.
Yeah.
Maybe some like sun peeking through the clouds, but then
I think
cloudy.
I feel better with that,
Yeah,
and then it's just a little too cloudy for me.
A little too gloomy. You know?
Yeah, like if it was gonna be cloudy like that, it just rain at that point. Just rain.
Like light rain.
Yeah, not torrential.
Yeah, don't make it like if I'm standing outside walking to my car, I'm already like my shirt
Like,
soaked. I don't like that.
Game over. Yeah. Yeah. So there was some rain like that recently too. Hey, I was like, holy fuck, it was kind of bad, yo.
I saw this video. I forgot where it was, but I saw it on Instagram. It was like a reel. But then this guy, the caption said, "The rain didn't stand a chance." And I don't know if he modded his wipers or if it was like there was something wrong and it was going that fast. But then like it looked like it was raining decently.
Yeah.
And then his wipers were like this.
What the heck?
I was going
What
so
car
fast.
was this?
I don't even know.
Damn. That's interesting.
Yeah, the caption
my
was like,
wipers.
the rain didn't stand a chance.
Car 1, rain 0.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rain
that's what I'm
0.
talking about. Oh man, what are we gonna talk about today? Oh yes, fuck, I forgot her name already.
Riza.
Riza, Life of Riza. So, was it earlier this week or last week?
Yeah, like beginning of this week.
Yeah, James came across a video from Life of Riza. Fuck, what was it called? Sorry guys, I have horrible memory. It was called For Those Who Feel Like Giving Up.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend the watch. We'll put a link in the description. But she's also a creator, just like us, and maybe just like you too. Also, the angle of this camera is bothering me. It's like there's so much face over here. I'm gonna go fix
You
that.
can move it.
Yeah. Not my OCD. Yeah. I gotta face it towards the real star of this show. Yeah.
Harold's not here.
Who?
Harold's not here. Harold?
Oh yeah.
Harold's not here.
We all know who I'm talking
But
about.
Jesse's
yeah.
here.
James is here, yeah.
Team Rocket's here.
Team Rocket is here. Cheers to Team Rocket, yeah. Oh god, sorry.
I don't know, Cans made that sound, yo.
I'll add it to the soundboard, yeah. Anyways, came across a video from LifeOfRiza about not giving up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like summarize her journey about what's it called? Finally hitting her 100K on YouTube.
Yeah.
After trying
like
all sorts
multiple
of
different
things.
styles, videos.
And like almost giving up like 50 times, like she said in the video, over what, the span of 7 years.
Yeah.
Damn. Respect. Like, I don't know. It's nice hearing that side of creators compared to like, you know, seeing like crazy up and coming viral, like, because obviously everyone sees that side, but no one really sees the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's like trying things where things don't work out, because you only see the things that work out. Obviously that's what's viral,
the ones that like make it out, like whether you're like overnight success or you're like
mm-hmm.
steady significant growth, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Oh,
These
excuse
will
me.
bring out the burps for real though.
Make my stomach feel bubbly, yo.
Yeah. Same, yo.
In a good way, though.
Shit. My watch is telling me to go for a walk.
Mm.
Yeah.
You usually go for a walk this time?
No, it's like it should stand up or something or whatever.
Mm.
Anyways.
But you were just standing up.
I know.
They want you to stand up for a little bit longer, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't enough, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Get those 10,000 steps in.
Literally and figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the saying in terms of like when you're like pursuing like a passion or something, right?
Yeah, or like 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours,
Yeah,
10,000 steps. Yeah,
it's a similar thing.
similar. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them, was it like, what's the saying that Marisa said? Preparation meets opportunity. Right? The one.
Yeah. That's the one. What does that mean to you, yo?
What does that mean to me?
Mm-hmm.
I know for her it was like she was like, she kept trying to do things that she cared about, and when the opportunity came that the right video found the right people, the algorithm was in her favor. Yeah. Then she already had like a backlog of stuff that she could be like proud of. Yeah. That people could discover. So it's like,
yeah. And then for whatever opportunity that came with it, she was ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess for me, it's like preparation meets opportunity. I think even as something as small as like your current or past jobs, or like for me, like my past jobs help, like in terms of like different job traits that I took on or like honed in that made me be able to plug and play into my current job a little bit more smoothly. Okay. Like maybe like my ability to be teachable and communicate with like coworkers. Mm-hmm. Like from my last job, like I felt like I had to be able to work around people's different like personalities and like be willing to learn and take on more shit from the job in order to make things work, right?
Mm-hmm. He worked for me, guys. That was his last job. He worked for me.
Yeah, I felt like when we were working at Main Street, I definitely felt like oh, okay, Jesse's got a lot on his plate. Like, how can I help? Like, if I can learn to do this or that, and then work around like our coworkers, like a couple of which were a little more difficult to work with than others. You know who you are.
Yep.
But but hopefully they're not watching. Anyways,
Yeah.
I felt like being that ability to learn and adapt to other people helped a lot for like where I'm at now, like at FedEx, where I'm able to like even more efficiently like not get like emotionally involved when heads are heated, but like to be able to work around that and like make sure I like not like pick up the slack like I'm doing like everybody else's job, but like be able to make sure my shit's on the right side of the street.
Yeah.
And then everything else like I can help out where I can.
Yeah.
I'm not like overstretching myself to overcompensate for someone who's like
not
like just putting on a kitty tantrum, right? So yeah, I felt like even something as small as that, like building like character traits or like work ethic things, where it's helped me. Things in the past have helped me now be a slightly above average worker. Yeah, thanks to this guy. Yeah.
Above average. All right.
Yeah, what's an example that you can think of that like, where the preparation meets opportunity?
Preparation meets opportunity. I almost want to say like the last job too, because I was with that company for what 3-4 years beforehand, so like I know that whole world was new to me. Also, like I've never been in a leadership position. Like I was what's it called? I was suited for like obviously like in the jobs beforehand, like I learned traits from my superiors, my leaders, on how to lead a team, and at that current job at the time. So that kind of like prepared me for the opportunity for when I could run my own restaurant, and then it's kind of like preparation, like all those years of like learning, working the one side of that team where I was like working for, and then now I was having people work for me. It's kind of like the preparation to the opportunity. Was I fully prepared? Absolutely not. I definitely could have like learned a lot more. But again, even that experience running my own restaurant for that year was my own like preparation for my current job now. So it's just like what's it called? Yeah, I feel like there are things that I learned from like all those years of working in the restaurant that I've applied to like my current job now, like how to cultivate a good team, like how to get stuff done, stuff like that. And I feel like all of that is like again preparation towards the next opportunity, which is possibly freelance. I know we weren't going to talk about this in the podcast, but I hope to God none of my coworkers watch the podcast, so which is the next step. How soon? I don't know. But cheers to that. But yeah, I guess like work is a big one for that example, but it's applied to like everywhere, like life too, like like the friends you meet in school, like for our situation, we didn't really have that many options because we were in a small school, which is fine. You learn you work with what you got. Not to say that they were bad people, but you kind of learn whether these are your people or not, and then through the years you kind of learn what you like, what you don't like, and then when you do have the opportunity to meet people outside of those circles, or when you're put in a new situation where you meet new people, then you're kind of like you kind of learn, oh, like these are like this type of person's kind of like what I'm suited to or towards, or this is what I want to stay away from, what I want to gravitate towards. And yeah, I think that's when and then that's, I feel like, when the preparation meets opportunity, that's when you really find like your people, like people that are more likely to be your lifelong friends. Not to say that people from like kindergarten aren't your lifelong friends. Like I still know people from kindergarten.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what I kind of think of when I think of like expectation meets preparation meets opportunity. Yeah. So I kind of rambled on for like 5 minutes there, but
no, like it makes sense though, because like even taking it into like a relationship like perspective, you like not everybody in your life are meant to be there for
forever. No,
I mean, like, even if you want them to, like, everybody's gonna die.
Well, that was
bleak. But no.
Sorry, just joking.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Hey.
Who sings that song again?
It's a Juice WRLD.
Maybe.
Isn't he dead too?
Yeah. Shit.
I'm not gonna drink to that.
Shit. But yeah, like some people are meant to be for your in your life for like, I forgot what the quote is. It's like
for a season or something.
For a season or like, and like a purpose or something. But like everybody's in your life for a different reason. And like it, like I used to think that like, oh dang, if I can't like maintain relationships from like ages ago, then I'm the problem.
Yeah, like it's something to do with me. Like I'm not doing something right.
Yeah, and like I feel like that's like pretty like self-destructive mindset, right?
Yeah,
but like especially like growing up and realizing that like not everybody's meant to be there forever, and not everything has to end badly.
No,
but like growing and figuring it out, figuring out what you appreciate, what you don't appreciate in your relationships is all like preparation to make you a better person in your future relationships, right? Whether it's like romantically, platonically, or like in like a familiar perspective, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like it's all like all of that is like good productive preparation for whoever new comes into your life, right?
Absolutely.
So I definitely agree with that. I feel like it's hard to like just that idea is like hard to swallow for some people, like even for me for like the longest time, like of like, oh dang, I have to keep up with this person or that person, otherwise like are we not good? Or
no, it would, I feel what you mean with that. like with me too, it was like, oh, if I'm not maintaining this, it's like a testament of, like a direct testament of like what kind of person I am. So if I can't maintain this friendship, like, oh, I'm a bad person. Yeah, but it's like, it's not really that. Sometimes it's just not your people, right? So like,
and like even like the statement of like outgrowing each other, like for me, like being a recovering people pleaser, I felt like for the longest time that like that statement like would grow like a certain sense of like resentment in my mind, because like I'd think like, oh dang, if someone outgrows me, or if I outgrow them, it's like almost like I'm instantly put into like a mindset of like comparison, like, oh, like how are they doing now? Am I doing better than that, or am I not doing as good as that? And like I'd be hard on myself like either way, right?
Yeah, but yeah, like you said earlier, like super self-destructive, like not doing anyone any good. Yeah, fuck, like, sorry, I had a brain fart there, yo. Fuck.
Yeah. some people are meant to be in your life for a reason, and some people are meant to be in your life for a season.
Yo!
And I think that's the one of the quotes.
Ow.
I think. You boop your head, yo?
Yeah, yo. Bars, dude.
You know that new emoji? The one that's like, it's like their head's like shaking and it's like this. You know that one?
I think I've seen it. Is that me right now?
Huh?
Is that me right now?
Yeah.
Did I bop my head, yo?
Oh,
My back's itchy. Sorry. I'm like, fucking, I can't even think straight today. I don't know why. So tired, but damn, bars for real though. And like, yeah, there's even the people who were meant to be there for a season, you know, like there's no problem. It's like it's just what it is. It's not to say that they're bad people. They're just not your people, and that's okay. Oh, I'm a bubbly, but yeah, and like. Fuck, I can't even. I'm like blanking so hard today, but yeah, people. Yeah, for people that are there for a season, it's like I feel like you should just appreciate them for what they are.
yeah.
Like, it's okay that they're not, like more than that. Like, yeah, like not everyone you meet is gonna be your people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one that's gonna be very hard to maintain, and two is just like everyone's so different. There's like 8 billion people in the world now, like, and like everyone's gonna be different. You're gonna like there's no way like that every person you meet is gonna be like connected to you at that level to where they're like a reason than the season type thing, you know. But yeah, fuck, we're talking about what? Preparation meets opportunity. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. Like even like thinking about like having people in your life like for different reasons and for like a certain amount of time. Just like I would have like people who were like really meaningful in my life for like a short period of time, and then they'd have to like leave for like or for whatever reason, like whether I had to leave like the province or like they had to leave the province and like be gone for like an indefinite amount of time. I would take it to heart as like, oh dang, how come like I feel like I'm the one always reaching out, or like how come they can't reach out, and like for like a long time like I'd always think, oh dang, maybe it's just me. I don't want to be like someone who's like super needy. I'm gonna like
just like
go for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then like part of it's like another part of me would like maybe like I wouldn't say like a healthier part of me, but like a more like productive part of me would think that it's okay to cherish the time and like the meaning behind like the relationship that you had at that time, and like not leave it in like a bitter place in like your mind just because like you weren't where you are before. And like it can't be, right?
Yeah, it's just how it is. It's just like you grow, and sometimes it's in different directions, and that's fine. Like you, like what's it called? Whatever they do isn't what you were meant to do, and vice versa. Like sometimes they want something else, and that's 100% normal. Yeah. I don't know what that crackling is. Yeah. What the fuck? Damn.
But yeah, I feel like the idea of preparation meets opportunity is like, it can like apply to like a lot of different aspects of life.
100%.
In the context of the video, I felt like it was like pretty cool to see that like despite how it might look from the outside of like her like blowing up over the past like 6 months, it's like, oh dang, how come how come we can't get like that? How come like this other creator deserves that as well? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't get it, right? But then like seeing like her explain how like it took like 7 years of like just trying to do stuff that she cares about before it blew up more recently. It's like it's cool. It's cool to see that
You
like,
know, like got somewhere. Like
Yeah.
it was like you saw like she got to be on both sides where she like put in like genuine work that she just trying to do, just wanted to do. And yeah, obviously like the struggle is there, but she also holy shit. But also like paid off at the end in terms of like her doing content that she wanted to do. Because like I think one of her points was like stop doing.
I'm just taking,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Like to stop doing stuff that she didn't want to do,
yeah,
which she like again like seems obvious, but like sometimes we like catch ourselves like, you know, kind of doing things more so for like because you need to or you have to or because like this will work better, instead of like, oh, this is, you know, what I want to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like even when like I think about it like when I apply it to like us like doing this,
Yeah.
it's like dang, 7 years is a long time of like just like keeping like not like somewhat consistent, right?
Yeah.
And like just trying to do things that you care about, like, or in our case like talk about things that we care about instead of just like going for like a hot new topic like each time, right?
Yeah.
But like I don't know, the video left me like, obviously the video was like great.
Oh,
I loved
100%.
it.
Yeah.
She's cute. I love her voice. I love her editing style, the shot
Aesthetic,
selection,
Yeah.
the colors. But at the same time, it left me feeling was it like hopeful, but at the same time like
Like realistic kind of.
realistic,
Yeah.
but also kind of like scared, like scared in the sense of like, dang, if like that's how long it took for her, like how long would it take like for us, right? Like
Yeah.
years of like that,
Years of
and then like
work.
I go into like oh dang, what's my life gonna look like in like
7
years?
Yeah.
Like what could change, right?
Yeah, because so much could happen. So much could happen in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Like straight up, like you before and after COVID was so different. That was what,
Yeah.
3 years, right?
yeah,
So what's another like what else could happen in the following 2 to 3 years? So yeah, no, that's daunting for sure.
yeah,
Because it's just like, yeah, anything can happen. You could, like, who knows where, like, I don't even know where we'll be like next year. I'll
Yeah.
still be at my full-time job.
yeah.
Like, I'm putting it out into the universe now. I'm quitting my full-time job.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it. At the very least, like, I want to like step down, and not take up the manager position and just be like very casual, like part-time. So there's some security and maybe some health benefits, but at the most, yo, I want to quit. I want to quit. Yeah, but sorry, we're tangenting off of this now. But yeah, again, like it like things to be so different in like a fucking year. Or like when is it, like if we're closer to 2024 now, it's like month 8, it's August. We're literally 4 months away from me working or me quitting my job. But wow, I'm putting it out in the universe. It's crazy. But no, it's insane. Like anything could happen. It's just like, and yeah, like for a project like this, like a passion project like this, like yeah, 7 years is like a lot of fucking work, a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, man.
Like it makes like the thought of it makes me like nervous,
Yeah.
but excited.
Just like what could come of it.
Yeah. Like in terms of this and like even like life in general, it's like, but at the same time, like I feel kind of like nervous in like a negative way, where it's like, dang, if I look 7 years into the future and I'm like in the same exact spot, it's like shit.
I think that's when it's just like, yeah, no, that's also scary. But it's just also like, I feel like, then I think the question becomes like, what are the things I could have done better? Yes, no. And then if there's, I feel like if there's we did everything we could, everything that we wanted to do within our power, then I feel like there's nothing to regret. Like it's just like at the very least, like we could say that we tried it.
Yeah.
Right. Like who else is gonna say that? Who else is gonna say that they made it to episode 43? Right. Like most podcasters don't make it past episode 20.
Yeah.
We know of one personally.
Yeah. Yeah, there's too many.
Sorry,
well,
no,
like, I'm not saying like
that was
like
that was a bad shot. Sorry, I would take that back. I'm gonna cut that out of the final edit. But for real, like we shot a shot. We can like that's more than what I think a majority of people can say. Not to like take away from anyone.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, we tried something that was out of the ordinary, just for the sake of like we were passionate about it. And yeah, I find some solace in that. Like, but obviously, yeah, like nervous about like, or how shocking it would be, or that feeling of like, oh yeah, we're still in the same place after this much time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's tough, but
yeah, and that's like it's hard to like obviously like I don't want to put like pressure on us to be like, oh, we have to hit. Like that's where like what we talked about like in the first episode, like we don't want to do this. Like
you don't want to bank on it, right?
We don't want to bank on it, but like at the same time, it's like, dang, how much like what's like realist? Because like every like analytics and like growth projections for like all different types of like content is like hard to gauge, right?
Yeah.
So it's like what's like a meaningful, what's like a thoughtful or / realistic like time mark before it's like which how far do we keep going with this?
Yeah.
Before it's like I mean I could do it for a while, but like it's like how far do we go before it's like,
do we change it up? Do we stop? Like
before I'm like
yeah. Before I'm like but yeah, no, that's that like obviously it makes sense, right? Because like to do this isn't like does take time and energy and effort. Yeah, no, that's
because like it's easy to just throw out a number like 2 years,
yeah,
right? But it took her like 7.
I know,
right?
Yeah, it's hard to gauge because like some people like after like a couple months is like, okay, cool, like that's my shot. Yeah, I feel like a good way, like at least for me, a good way to gauge that is like, did I do everything I could that I wanted to do? Like obviously it's just like, here's like the most that I'll do, and like the most that I'll do that I'm like comfortable with. Like obviously I could like, there's like room on top of that to do more, but it's just like that's where it's just like, now that's pushing it. That's where it's just like taking everything, right? But it's just like obviously you kind of have to like, at least for me, I like to like have like a benchmark of like where I'm capable and what I'm comfortable with, and then like in between that's like there's like a line. It's just like, did I reach that? Is there more I could do? Was there things that I like let go? and then and then like I think based on that, it's just like if I hit that, okay, cool. I did what I could. Do I want to keep doing this? And then it's just like yes, no, and then obviously way more intricate than that.
Yeah.
But like I think I feel like that's how like creators like what's her name again? Riza.
Riza, yeah.
Yeah, like Riza would like. I feel like I'm almost certain that like that's what kind of like is the gauge for most people. Because even like I feel like in general too, like most people would just like it really comes down to them like on how long they want to like try, right? Like who's the one who wrote the Harry Potter books or whatever? J.K. Rowling or something. Like they or she I don't know. I'm trying to like remember like motivational Instagram quotes that I read, but like yeah, people will try for whatever amounts of time. But I feel like what defines that is just like what you're okay doing, what you're okay letting go, and then what you want to do that going forward. Because obviously there's the logical answer, but I feel like it really comes down to like what you're okay with. Because like that's what it's all for at the very end, right?
Yeah.
Like you all, you really like. I know like a lot of there's so much that's based on like logic and like realistic factors, right? But at the very end of it, it's always about what you like desire, what you want, because that's what it's for, right? Like yeah, like here's a number that will keep me alive, but no one's really trying to do that. Even at a like a realistic sense, like people as realistic as people can be, there's always a sense of like there's always a direction people want to go, people want to do. So yeah, I feel like that's like, and since that's the case, like I feel like it's best to just kind of define things as like what you're okay doing, what you want to do, what you want to let go. Yeah, I don't know, that's what makes sense to me. I rambled again, but it makes sense in my head. I'm not good at explaining.
It makes
things.
sense. It makes sense.
I don't know.
As long as you hit as long as by like whatever the end of this might look like, because like it's not like we're gonna be doing this into our 40s. That'd be jokes if we were like.
Imagine like episode like 3000.
Yeah.
Like actually, if we were doing this in our 40s, it would be because like 1 year. 1 year is what, like 52 episodes. So 52 times 20. No, like 52 times like 16.
That's 832.
Episode 832. God damn.
But
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even when I think about like podcasts that like I follow more recently, like Bad Friends. Like they've been working, Bobby and Andrew have been working in comedy for like years, like over a decade each, like easily a couple decades maybe.
Yeah.
And like for them like already being in their like Andrew's like I think late 30s and then Bobby is like turning 50, I think.
He's turning 50?
Yeah. But it's like crazy to think that like them at their age, like obviously they have a career built up and like their own fan bases to pool together into Bad Friends.
Yeah.
But they only started Bad Friends like literally in the pandemic. So it's like dang, they started at that point at that age. So like that's why I'm like that'd be jokes if we were still doing this at that age. But it's like it's possible, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like what we decide to do.
Yeah.
Really, we should check in like every like 6 months. Goal setting, team meeting, Team Rocket team meeting. Yeah. We're almost at. Well, we're what? We're 9 away from the 1 year mark. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because 52, right? Is it 52 weeks? 1 year? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, we'll do a Team Rocket check-in. Team Rocket team meeting, yeah. We're gonna call it episode 52 team meeting. Yeah. No, that would be dope.
Yeah, I think it is 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just interesting to think about like different creators at like what stages in their lives
that they
start.
like choose to do what, choose to. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like even like I brain farted there. I was like thinking like David So, like he started like in stand up, then he did like vlogs, and then he what's it called? Then he did a stint with like JK. Then he like went into podcasting. Now he opened like a bunch of restaurants. No, not restaurants, but Junbi, the matcha place. Yeah. Like it's just like, and he has his own like fashion, like clothing line too now, like Secret Society. But yeah, no, it's just like at what point do you decide what to do, where to go, what to let go, what to pursue?
When do you pivot on your goals?
What a throwback, yeah. Oh my god. I like that. Pivot on your goals, yeah.
Yeah. At what point do you decide to like make a change? Like a detour towards a similar goal, right?
At what point do you decide to start recording REM reviews? What did you call it earlier? What was the other names?
REM cap. Reminders.
Reminders. REM cap. Sunday jammes. Man, dude. If we stop this podcast, James, for whatever reason, and assuming that you haven't shot me, we have to make up for the time that, well, to make up for the time that we usually spend recording the Team Rocket podcast show, I will be your producer for Sunday Jammes or Remcap or what else other one? Reminders. Please, James. Dude, I heard like you were describing Rilakuma and Karu last night to Taylor, and I was just like, I'd watch this. Like, yeah, I can't review a show for my life, but I'll tell, like, literally I'll be like, oh, what do you think of this movie? That was good. Okay, like, yeah, I had fun. It's nice. Some popcorn.
But sometimes that's okay, yo.
I guess, but sometimes it's not, and that's where your YouTube channel comes in.
I guess.
I'm just hyping him up. I'm hyping him up. But if you do, yeah, just let me know. Yeah. So.
Preparation meets opportunity.
Preparation meets opportunity. This could be preparation for your come up, bro.
This could be preparation for you to film for BMW production cars.
Do we have a BMW dealership in the city?
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah, don't we?
Oh, where?
Am I fucking tripping?
Because we have Porsche, Mercedes,
yeah, Birchwood.
Oh, I forgot there was dealerships there. Like the Waverly Auto Park or whatever.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh fuck.
13. What's that? 3965 portage.
Shit.
So that's right.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. They didn't. Whatever.
Charleswood, Glendale. Well, I guess we're not really by that area of the city.
Yeah.
Cinnaboya Downs.
Yeah. Like literally just outside the perimeter.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, man. Preparation meets opportunity, yo. Yeah. Or if the team Rocket cuts out a year, we could start bastardize, dude. I wanna just cook some fucked up shit, dude. This is so jokes. Okay, we gotta talk about this. I know we're kind of like, it was kind of like like a very deep mellow topic, but like when is like will we get roasted for like kind of like having our own take on like a cultural staple? Really? I don't think so, right?
Because like I saw this guy.
Because people do like fusion and shit,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's not
and
like
like if you do it like in a thoughtful way,
yeah,
or like something that pays homage in like a like if you're like throwing jabs in like a loving way, then I think it's in good taste, right?
yeah. It's not like I'm like, oh, we're changing up the thing because it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's just like, you know what? This is a really good food we appreciate and want to try, but no, not but. It's a really good thing we want to try, and we also like this, so we want to incorporate it
Mm-hmm.
and see what comes of it.
Yeah.
Or like honestly, like just trying, like I feel like even just trying to like make like a very specific recipe, and like something that's a little complex, seeing if we like fuck it up or not, I think would show like how special and thoughtful like a specific recipe can be.
Yeah.
Like you know how like some things are like super complicated and like take like master chefs to like cook it. Like yeah, I don't know.
Just ungodly amounts of preparation and waiting.
Yeah.
To execute, right?
Like one video will just be like literally just us like on the couch and like just montages of us waiting, like fucking like gaming and like just while we're waiting for something to like ferment or something.
Yeah. Like braise or like
oh.
Like we come back, we're like prepping our mise en place.
Yeah. What's the mise en place?
Isn't that like your all your chopping work, your pre-cut work that you have to set up?
Oh, the mise. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I own the restaurant, but I don't know shit.
I remember Quinn would always say that.
I only heard the mise part.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a en place part.
I don't speak French, so no habla inglés.
En français, s'il vous plaît, yo. Oh my god.
I remember we had like, was it French class, like our bungest French class in like elementary, right? I forgot who said it, but then when our teacher came into the class and she was like, bonjour class, and then I remember someone beside me was like, bonjour. I'm like, how can you fuck that up, dude? Bonjour. What are you doing, dude? Like, what?
Wait, did they mean to do that?
Like, they didn't know the word?
Was it an accident?
I don't know to this day, yo. Because when I looked, they weren't like looking to see like get approval from anybody, right?
Wait. Oh.
Like, dude, you're a clown, bro.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Yeah, French though.
Oh my god.
What a time, yo. I just thought about that because of mise en place
Mise en place.
and French class.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Sean. Where do you get the G, man? Like
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Oh god.
But yeah, in terms of like fusion cooking, like I feel like there's like there's a negative connotation that comes with that. It's like, oh, like you're just like there's too many examples of like people who don't have like a love for the culture that they're fusing their foods from, right? Or like they didn't do enough like research or care into like what actual ingredients come into play with that
like
region of the world.
Yeah.
And then they just like throw it together. That's like a really rough semblance of like what they're fusing from, and then they just piggyback off of that name, like that culture, right? So like in that sense, it's like cultural appropriation, culturally appropriating.
Yeah.
Right. Like especially if you're just like some Slim Jim from the U.S. and you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna try and do Japanese and Spanish cooking.
Yeah.
And like you didn't study, like, not that you have to study, like if you like even just like put like enough care into like
looking into it just a little bit even.
Like oh, what does this dish mean to this culture?
Yeah.
And like what does this dish mean to that culture, and like how can I bring that together in a way that makes sense to me and doesn't seem like I'm just like piggybacking off of like the hype of like how popular these cultures are right now, right?
Yeah, like it's really cool because like with other, I mean, sorry, not as really cool that Slim Jims are like fucking up like or just doing fusion for no reason. Like it's like the fact that like food is more than just sustenance to other cultures. That's beautiful, dude. Like I can't really think of much in terms of like Canadian food, like how thought out and special that is here, like compared to like say like an Asian dish or like a East Indian dish or something, right? I could be wrong. See, I haven't looked into like Canadian food. Maybe there's like a deeper meaning to poutine, but or Lay's ketchup. I'm being foul, but
Lay's ketchup chips.
Ketchup chips, yeah.
That is distinctly Canadian. Isn't like all dress chips also Canadian?
Is it? Oh.
I swear I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, we should do a Bastards episode on chips, yeah.
Make our own chips.
It'd be cool. Like doing like a little like background to show homage, and then then seeing how we take on the...
It's like, oh yeah, today we're gonna try and tackle ketchup chips. And actually, for those of you guys who don't know, ketchup is a condiment that was birthed in Jesse's mom's womb and came out side by side with Jesse. Actually, Jesse's a big ketchup guzzler, yo.
Guzzler? Come on, man. Like, any other word than guzzler? But I guess I do have like a bowl of ketchup in my room. So, if you do have some ketchup packets for me, let me know. Load them up.
If you guys think you love ketchup, then
you're wrong.
If you're comparing yourself to Jesse,
you're wrong.
You got a lot of catching up to do.
This fucker, man.
English?
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that's like I always like love the idea of like fusion cooking or like bringing something new to the table. Like I saw this guy like a couple weeks ago. Fuck, I forgot his name. But then he runs this like pretty fine dining Chinese spot in China.
Yeah.
But like and obviously he speaks English, so like it's like cool to like see someone who like speaks Mandarin so fluently. Like he would like switch between like speaking Mandarin like really quick and like or like talking to like some of the staff and then like switching back to English. And like no subtitles either for like when he speaks Mandarin. So I'm like,
really? You're just like, wait, what?
But then it was cool because like he did like two different styles of like noodles, and like he like preface it like talking about like how like it'll make like Chinese people and Italian people angry, because like he did like he took like a specific he took like scallion oil noodles. And he made that like pretty traditionally like Chinese, but then like he did it again, but with like a pasta, and then took like the ingredients that would go into like the scallion oil, and like blended it up almost into like a pasta, like not a pesto, but like kind of like a pesto, like a cream sauce. Ooh. And then he put that over his like bucatini pasta, and I was like, oh. And he was like, I this is not gonna taste as good, but let's try it. And then like he tries like, Italians are probably squirming at the side of it. But then like he was like, when he was boiling the pasta, he's like, see, is this almost done? Fuck, it's not done yet. The pasta takes like 8 minutes, and then the noodles, the fresh noodles I made just takes 2 minutes. It's like, what the fuck's this?
Oh my god.
Anyways, like it was cool to see like even just like a little take like that, or like even other people like Joshua Wiseman. I don't know if I think I've showed you his videos
He sounds
before.
familiar. Yeah.
He's like long curly hair dude, white
Glasses?
guy. Yeah, glasses.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like I like when he does like takes like a specific dish and then like he does his own way to make it better and cheaper.
Oh.
Or like even like take that dish and like do like his version of it in a loving way with like, because like obviously he's classically trained, and then like take his love for that and see what he can, parts of himself that he can add to those dishes. Like I always think that's like super cool. Okay. And like it not just being about like, oh, everybody's only striving for like high end like French cooking and like that like super intense like very strict technique and all that, and like plating and stuff like that. But then like there's place for that too. I just don't like the idea of like a specific culture thinking like, oh, this is the best and this is like the only thing that you should be.
Yeah, I think that's like the other end of like the Slim Jim thing, where it's just like where it's like the food is almost like sacred. Yeah, almost, but it's just like,
because like even some of those like Slim Jims is like it's like, oh, I'm gonna take my culinary expertise and bring these lowly dishes up to my level, but then fuck it up all along the way because like they don't really have like true heart with what they're bringing in, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a show on Disney Plus that's been like airing for the past like couple of years. Like there's 2 seasons out, like 8 episodes per season. Their episodes are only like 30-40 minutes, 30 minutes long. It's called The Bear. You might have heard of it. It's like a cooking show. Oh. But like based off like it's like a story of this guy, Carmi, and like he's like, you figure out like in like the first episode he's worked at like the best restaurants in the world.
Oh shit.
As like the guy. Yeah. The number one guy. And at such a young age. And then you figure out like why he did that, and like why when he's coming back home, like in the first episode, he's like at this like mom and pop shop, like his family's restaurant, and like he's like trying to make things work. He's like new in there. His brother used to own the restaurant, but his brother committed suicide. So then like in his will, his brother left him the restaurant. So he's come back, and like he has like this so much harbored resentment towards his brother because like their relationship was really complicated, and his brother, despite like their love of food together, his brother cut him off from being at the restaurant entirely, and that's why he went on his journey to be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna be the fucking best. Yeah. Watch me, and like so it's like you go you follow this guy on this journey, like trying to tackle his grief and like process all these different things while trying to make a restaurant work. A restaurant that's like just like kind of bungus, like kind of been going through the motions for the past like 20 years. Yeah. And trying to instill like a sense of change while also compromising on his own stubborn ways at the same time. Seeing where he can like ask for help and like in more ways, like in like not just in like the restaurant setting where he can ask for someone, for a sous chef, ask for help and like empower other people, like give other people confidence around him, but also be able to like ask for help outside of that, like in terms of like him tackling his grief and his like relationships in his life. Oh, but yeah, damn. Maddie Matheson's like a feature in the show. Oh shit. Yeah, like he plays like their family friend. His name's Neil, but then his nickname's like Fak. F-A-K. I don't know if I think it's like their last name or something, but okay. Like, they call him Fak, and he's jokes in that show too. But it's interesting to see Maddie Matheson in like a position where he's like not a chef at all, and he's just clowning around doing like little maintenance stuff. They're like, Fak, the fucking toilet's broken, and then he's like talking and shit and like trying to fix it. Yeah. like begging for food and shit. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh man, damn.
But yeah, I just thought of that because like he is like hardcore European trained in cooking.
Yeah.
So like he's like really on it for like being able to get shit done.
Yeah.
And like knows how to do that stuff. Like this guy's like making like his own Sprite for like people that he loves. He's like fucking making like dishes on the fly. But
wait,
like,
is this a real story?
No.
Oh, it's like a fictional.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
Gotcha.
bear.
The bear.
Yeah,
okay. Interesting. But that's a interest. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good so far. Like I just caught up like just this past week.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, really bingeable. But like the conflicts in the between all the different characters, like you kind of get a background for each character in like a pretty organic way, and you're like, oh, I didn't think of this character too much, but like I care about where they're coming from and what they are now able to bring to the restaurant.
Interesting.
And like they have all these different like complex issues in their lives that like kind of like the tension builds, and you're like, oh dang, this is gonna be a problem, and then it becomes a problem. It's like, oh, this is gonna become a problem. Explosion in like, what? And then like on top of that, they is like, of course something wrong goes in the kitchen in the restaurant. Of course the fucking gas line is like leaking.
Okay.
Of course, this person feels like they're not getting help, and this person doesn't feels like they're doing everything right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like coming from like us working at a restaurant, I was like, damn, I feel that, yo.
Yeah.
I feel that guy. And like wanting to do better, trying to figure that out, and like what that means, like even outside of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because like you can get so sucked into like clearly they were sucked into like just like, oh, let's get this shit out, we'll like make things work or whatever, and then like until like the like a wrench is like thrown into the mix, like then you're like forced to like how are you gonna change?
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay the way you are and then watch yourself like fade out of the picture?
Yeah.
Then because then that way you're struggling with like, oh, this they can do without me, kind of thing. But then if you're like buying into it and you're like, okay, how can I make that? I can see this making my life better.
Yeah. And
making the lives around me better. It's like, how can I buy into that? How can I see growth for myself that I haven't seen in a very long time, right? Yeah, the bear, solid watch so far.
Damn.
I think they announced a season 3, but I don't know if with the strikes happening,
with the writer strikes and shit. Fuck.
Because like the main actor, apparently he was at one of the strikes too. So it's like,
oh shit,
respect.
No, 100% respect, dude. God damn. I think I'm sold, yo. I have to check that out. Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Okay. I bet.
I'm sure there's sites, but then if you have Disney Plus, yeah.
Sounds good, yo. I'll check it out, yo. Oh fuck. Bastardized. Damn. On that note, yo. Anything else you wanted to talk about? We're at the hour mark.
I don't
know. Well,
listen to I'm Just Ken by Ryan Gosling.
He sings it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's
I mean, he sang in La La Land, right? So we kind of have a taste of like
right.
his singing chops.
Yeah. Fucking Ryan Gosling, man.
Yeah.
Sleeper, yo.
What a goat.
Fuck. I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah. We'll talk about it once you watch it, yo.
Okay. And on that bombshell, till next time.
Keep up that Kenergy, guys.
Keep the Kenergy. I'm dead. Alright. Peace.